What makes the trip so special for
Oh
you?
my gosh. Being the first time that we went to Italy, it could not have been better because we were surrounded by a beautiful place. We were surrounded by people who were so engaging and who truly loved Siena themselves. And they were then able to impart a welcome to us, especially when we went to the dinner at the Contrada. This was like a neighborhood get-together. And there we were, the interlopers, but the man who was like the director of the Contrada, they call him the Prairie, and he came and made us feel so welcome. And then we met him on the streets 2 additional times. And it was as if we were like, we could have stayed and could have felt very much at home because we already had friends there. That, to me, you know, I could talk about each of the day's activities and the learning of Italian, which for me was wonderful, even if I kept responding in Spanish. But just having a little taste of Italian. The highlights, the Italian lessons, the times in the countryside of Tuscany. It is just incredibly beautiful. And I wanted to tell you, we went to the Villa Foce.
Oh, yeah.
So on my way back, I started reading the biography of Iris Origo, the woman of the Marchesa, who, along with her husband, turned what was barren land in the 1930s into this lush, magnificent place. And now to read about that, it's like I still have a little connection. I was glad I hadn't read it first. I was glad I saw the villa and the hillsides and the cypress trees before reading the book, because now it's like my contact, my lifeline to Siena and to Tuscany. So the countryside was great. I think that going to Siena was the perfect place to go. You know, we went off for a day to Florence, which was interesting, but we were so glad when we pulled into the bus stop in Siena, we said, oh, we're home. And it's the perfect size community.
Any surprises during the trip? Anything you didn't expect?
Every day. Every day was
Good surprise.
serendipity. You know, the thrill of discovery. Every day we had a wonderful plan, and our plan for the 2 weeks included everything we wanted to do. We wanted to know something about the politics. We wanted to know about Italian cinema and its relation to American cinema. We wanted to have the language classes. We wanted to know more the history of Siena. We had dinner with a journalist, and because Pete is a journalist, that was perfect, that we were able to talk about newspapers and the coverage of news and how that's changing. So each of those things was a wonderful surprise.